10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast. My mic is muted. What the fuck? Fucking StreamYard.
I was going to say, what did I do, man?
Yeah.
I was like, I can't hear him. What did I hit? What did I do?
Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 297. Uber's EV expansion again, both for drivers and for their own business. DoorDash bold new plan, and with delivery go completely off the rails. Hope you guys had a good week off. I know we did, even though you probably didn't have the week off, but we enjoyed it. Larry went on vacation. I stayed home, did projects, did some gig work here and there. So it feels good to be back to talk about gig news and all that fun stuff.
Most definitely. Yeah, it is good to be back behind the microphone, even though we got to get retrained.
Yes. Are you, you had a good trip? You went to Charleston,
South Carolina. Yeah, we did have a good trip. Yeah, it was a nice place we'd never been, and saw some stuff. Saw Fort Sumter, took a tour of USS Yorktown aircraft carrier, did a nice helicopter ride.
Okay.
On our last day. So yeah, it's fun.
Very cool. Gabe's shaking his head. He's grumpy. Apparently he's trying to connect to stuff. All right. Well, he'll work through that. All right, gig economy. Oh no, stories from the road. Stories from the road. I have a DoorDash. Well, I'll let Larry go first because I've been running my mouth. So,
all right, sure. Let me go over. Oh yeah, so the first one is I picked up this girl. She was like 23, and we're talking, and she's like, yeah, you'll probably be seeing me quite a bit. I'm needing rides. I'm on parole for another 8 months. I'm like, parole.
Parole is prison, right?
There we go.
Oh, there you are.
That's what she said.
My computer, I turned it on, came out, did a couple things, came back, and it just kept shutting off, turning it on, shut it off, turn it on, shut it off. I'm like,
oh, that's computers for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when the power glitch like 10 times.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue your story, Larry.
Yeah. So I keep talking to her, and she's talking about, yeah, she was living in a sober living home. She's like, I don't even know. She's like, I didn't have a bad childhood. She's like, next thing I know, I'm drinking a gallon of vodka a day.
Well,
like,
it happens to the best of us.
and then she's talking about, and she's, oh yeah, my sister. She's like, my older sister. She's in prison, and I'm like, prison. I'm like, hold on here. I'm seeing a theme here. I'm like, y'all are bad news. And she started laughing, but she was real funny. I mean, real good. She straightened her life up though. So kudos to her. We had a good conversation. Yeah, I just thought it was just kind of funny.
Everyone should get a second chance. I mean, sometimes people get second and third chances, but I'm always impressed with somebody that actually, cleaned up their life and moved forward.
Exactly. Yeah. And then the second kind of funny thing that happened, I don't think this has ever happened before that I remember. I was giving a ride to a guy, and he was probably mid-20s, and he's like, oh, you out driving a lot. You probably listen to a lot of podcasts. I'm like, yeah, it's actually, I co-host this podcast. And he's like, oh, what is it? I'm like, it's all about the gig economy. It's called the Gig Economy Podcast. He's like, dude, no way. My roommate listens to your podcast. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, for real. And he's like, you gotta do something about Waymo every week, right? I'm like,
unfortunately,
that's hilarious.
Well, clearly he must know it because the Waymo thing is relatively new. In the last year or so.
Because you never know. You people are like, oh yeah, I listened to your podcast.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah,
okay,
I don't know.
Fuck you. You're bullshitting.
So he subscribed to our YouTube channel. So if he's watching now, I wish I could remember your name, but I don't because I'm old and I forget shit all the time.
That's all right. You forgot it the second he got out of the car.
Yes,
that's okay.
Guilty as charged.
I don't really have any stories from gig work. I did not a ton, but a decent amount. But I did have an experience on the customer end for DoorDash. So. One night, I don't know where I was, but I probably had some beers, and I've been watching what I eat. So then when I drink a little bit, I think it was after a Griffins game. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. So I was like, you know what? I want some fucking ice cream. Like, I've been good. I've lost, I think, 23.5 pounds since the new year. And so it's time for a break. And so I order on DoorDash. Now it's 9:15. I placed this order, right? And when I went to go check out, if I wanted it quicker, I had to pay $2.99. So I'm like, I'm not paying $2.99. Like, I'm gonna try to cheap out at. Oh, and the reason I did it because with DoorDash and my Chase card, I get a $10 credit every month. That's the promo right now. So I was like, with the ice cream and the tip, it was $11 to get it delivered. So I was like, that's, I'd probably pay that at the store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I placed the order. 9:15 rolls around. I did not get that ice cream till 11:10. 11:10. They're like, oh, she was at Target, and then she's like, oh, on her way to Meijer, and then she was checking out for fucking 40 minutes. It said she was checking out, so obviously she had a double or a triple, right, with a bigger order. And then she says, oh, then she's like, oh, so and so's on her way, and she has 2 more deliveries before you. And I'm like, fuck, I got ice cream, bro. Like, maybe it's on me for not paying the $3 for priority, but
I was getting ready to say now, if I'm not mistaken, it was like a month ago. Me and you were on here going, who the hell is stupid enough to order ice cream and get it delivered to them? Because it's going to be melted. And if you're going to order it, then you better pay for the first delivery.
Now, I want to clarify on ordering ice cream.
Okay.
I mean, like, you go to like Cold Stone or get a swirl. This was half-gallon ice cream from Meijer.
That is different.
Yeah. So it's a rock when it comes out of that freezer. So you have some time, but not 90 minutes.
No, not 90 minutes. No.
How soft was it?
It wasn't horrible.
That's what she said.
No, it was just oh god. Now everything I say from this point forward, it was just soft around the edges. In the middle, it was okay. So I didn't complain because whatever. But I will say it did prevent me from taking. Last night I had an order for food, and Uber sent me a grocery shop for 3 items, and I declined it, even though it was decent paying, because I was like, no, because this is probably what happened with me. I freaking, she got an order or something, or you know what I mean. She just doubled, tripled up. But for me, I was like, well, I'll take a food order, but I'm not going into the store. You know what I mean? So I did. I made the decision not to take that double Uber Eats just for that reason. So, anyways, but yeah, that was my experience on. I was pissed. Asked Megan. I was like, I ordered ice cream, fucking 9:15. I was watching the UFC fights. And I'm just annoyed. I'm stalking the shopper. I didn't message her or anything. I'm not going to be like that. But I was just like, God, this is the reality of like when they take 2 or 3 orders at a time.
Yeah.
So
how was it comparatively speaking to when you got your Lowe's order?
The Lowe's was okay. I mean, they did a good job. I mean, I had some heavier stuff, like 3 bags of sand. And they brought it right to my porch. I actually missed them because I was going to say, hey, just drop them in the garage, No, they brought them there, and they took my cash tip. Funny you remember that, Gabe. I taped a $5 bill because you can't tip through because I order it through Lowe's, and then they sub it out to Uber. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised that he delivered it okay. Bubba Sue says I won't do any triples. I'm leaning to not doing those anymore. I don't want to have, unless it's an amazing order, I don't want to piss somebody off. You heard that story a couple weeks ago, and I felt bad. I literally did feel bad, but you guys, would you do triples on that? I mean, I guess it all depends. It has to line up perfectly, right?
I had that one that was like $80 by the time they added them, because they gave me one.
Yeah.
And I pulled in the parking lot. Then they sent me a second one. I started shopping, was like 50 feet from the door in the produce section, and then they sent me another one. And so I was like, okay, it ended up being 80 something, and they were all going to the same area. But I'm also a quick shop, so.
Don't you feel though the app should be like, hey, we shouldn't do this? They got to know where we're at in the process, right? We've already shopped this. why are we giving this guy a third one? I mean, I guess groceries isn't so bad because it's not like fast food that's going to get cold, but
yeah, groceries. Yeah, I would tend to lean toward doing maybe, but definitely not food.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to do, if I have food, I'm not going to do a shop. I will pick up a second food if it's on the way because it's just chew, but I'm not going to go inside because you know what can happen when you go inside to shop. All of a sudden, you didn't realize and it's got some fucking organic shit from Mumbai and you got to find that shit. And honestly, those apps aren't great to tell you. They'll tell you what aisle it's in, but like, it's not like Walmart where they literally like slap you in the face when you're in front of it. It's so easy to find it. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to take any shops unless I look and it's like a 6-pack of Bush Light. Like, okay, I know exactly where that is. I will take that. But yeah, that was interesting.
I was going to say DoorDash and DoorDash will give you the section now.
Yeah, I was on Uber Eats, which is the worst out of all of them.
Yeah.
So DoorDash will give you the section at least?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Well, at least in this market they do.
Yeah. Well, as we know, they all are different. So,
but with Uber Eats, I don't think it matters. They need a body to move an order, so they just tack it on.
Yeah. No, I get. Yeah, you're exactly right. I just wish they would. Just like why they didn't want to have preferences for women and all that other stuff on their platform because they just want to get you in the car. They don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Which I get. I mean, that's you're trying to make money. I get it, but fuck you guys. So. Gabe, do you have any stories from the road at all? Other than your Armageddon this morning from the storms?
Yeah, just glad that you're safe, Gabe. I feel your pain, man. It brought back memories from our tornado, and I know exactly how it feels.
Like today, it just I was baffled by people. Like one guy was like, "Yeah, my power's out. I don't even know why. I got to go get coffee," and I'm like, "There was a tornado like half a mile from your house."
He's fucking whining.
Like, he's like, "What? Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like, where you been?" Like, it's
probably
all
a correlation there. I'm going out on a limb.
And then today, this girl, she ordered it, and I pull up, and we pull out, and she's like, "Can you go faster? I got 10 cars in front of me. I'm at a red light," and I'm like I did this and like turned my head and was just like, "Where would you like me to go?
Up your ass?"
What? She's like, "Well, I got to go to class. I'm gonna be late." And I'm like, "Well, don't you think you should have ordered it a lot sooner?" Yeah. And she was like, she didn't say anything. And then she was practicing her speech in the back, and she wanted to go to a hall that's in the middle, right? And there's no access to it. And so I'm like, where would you like to be dropped? Mason Hall. And I'm like, Mason Hall is in the middle and I can't get there. So where would you like to be dropped off at for Mason Hall? Like I started getting sarcastic because I was so over the day and the people and like what they expect from you. Yeah. Other than that, like I have people like Larry tell me crazy shit. And doesn't it just like flabbergast you sometimes, like what people are willing to share with you?
Oh, they will open up. I mean, I think they just have the mindset, I'm probably never going to see this person again. And they'll just get in and, it's not like they're talking to a real person. I think, they're just talking, getting it off their chest. Yeah. But yeah, they will tell you everything.
Oh yeah. Like I found out about people's family and their brother-in-law and their sister and I'm just like, what? Have a good day.
Yeah.
It also makes me feel better about my life. Anytime you're feeling a little shitty and you're just like, you know what? It ain't that bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I remember a lady getting in and her and a guy, and they didn't make any qualms about it. That was her uncle. She was sleeping with her uncle.
Oh, geez, Louise.
She had been sleeping with her other uncle. And I was like, dude, I'm way more than I need to know.
No.
A lot more than
that shit you see in Kentucky down there.
Oh, ouch. Larry taking it from the back of the room. Holy shit.
I can't say much. More Eastern Kentucky though. No.
Yeah. Closer to does
Appalachia.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, does Tennessee touch the West Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. West Virginia. There's a whole bunch of inbreeders there. Sorry for anyone that listens to the show in West Virginia. I don't think there's anybody. I don't think they have the internet over there yet. So, all right.
They'll see this show in about 5 years.
Right. Gig economy in the news. We're going to talk about a little bit Uber EV grant expanded nationwide. Before I do that, I want to start a poll. I know there's only 5 people in here, but apparently we can do this now. So going to start a poll. Are you considering an EV with all the gas prices? So, I mean, I know most of you will say no, but I'm just trying it out right here, just seeing where I can put it, what it does. Anyways.
I've done EV for the last 14 weeks.
Are you in an EV right now?
I was in an EV for 14 weeks. I just switched out.
Okay.
I saved about $7 to $9 a day, but I also lost about an hour of my time a day.
Yeah, because you had to charge.
Because I had a fast charge because of how many rides and trips I do. So like savings wise, great. Time wise, no. Although I would try to line it up with like an Instacart shopping order. So I would grab a shopping order when I needed to charge, shop the order, come out, load up, go.
Well, that's, we've always said you should have a level 2 at home, but once it starts expanding, that's actually a great, Costco is bringing chargers, although I don't know how many, and I don't know how close it'd be to the front door, but that would be great, right? Like you could, if you had a big 45-minute shop and you had a fast charging EV, just plug it in and fucking go inside. I mean, you might as well.
Our Meyer has about, I don't know, probably about 6.
Yeah, ours does.
Chargers.
Most Meyer has Tesla ones or
it's not right. It's at the end. It's at the end of the side of the parking lot. It's not in the front door. So
for sure.
But it's not that bad.
But that one thing I will say that with the EV, and I don't think people take into consideration of this, is it limited me, right?
Yeah.
So it made me more conscious of where I was driving, as far as what trips I was taking, because I wanted to make sure I had enough charge, right, to burn through 20 trips a day, or how many ever I needed for my quest. But then there would be really good offers that were longer that I wanted to take, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have enough battery.
Yeah, you have range anxiety. And I totally get that. And if you're going for a quest like you are, where you're banging out like a ton of different, you know what I mean? You're not as picky if you're doing a quest, right? Like for me, it's fine because I'm going to be picky anyways. And so I'm not going to take anything far away, but yeah, I could see that if you're on a quest and, it does work. That's cool. Thank you, Rick. On a quest and you got to get it done. I don't know if I would want to do that. So, but again, I think as chargers come online more, I know Costco thing is a done deal. It just depends how long it's going to take before they get here. I think it'll be better. And then as EVs get a little bit more efficient in regards to like the charging and if it's like right now, my range is great. I was out yesterday, drove like 60 miles. I barely used anything because it was like 70 degrees. And, in the wintertime, I would have used a half a fucking battery on that kind of driving because it's cold. But
Gabe, what are you driving right now? I know you had an EV. Last time we had the picnic up there, you were driving an EV.
Yeah,
Kia. So this one, that was a Kia Niro. This one was the Kia EV6. Okay. Which everybody loved. Everyone who got into it loved it because it's very roomy and spacious in the back. And it did great on fast charge. The Kia Niro tops out at like 80. It can handle for an hour.
Damn.
The EV6 can go up to 350.
Oh, see, that's a game changer because like my Bolt only goes up to like, now if it's perfect conditions and there's no one else on the charger, 55. But I think I've seen it hit that once or twice. And that's where I think Tesla has such an advantage. Theirs can go insane amounts like that, the 350 or whatever. That's why they can go from 0 to 80% in 20 minutes.
Yeah. We have one Tesla charger here that has the adapter already in it for regular EVs.
I thought about buying an adapter. I wonder if that one got I've heard the adapter sometimes melt on the other side. Do you think that happened, or because it would be weird for them to leave an adapter? I mean, maybe they did.
No, they do. The Tesla chargers, if you walk up to them and you put your car in and you push up, it clicks and you pull it out.
Oh.
The adapter is connected. But I did buy an adapter from this guy for like $50. because his EV got they took it back.
Repoed.
Repoed. He told me the whole story. He's like, my EV got repoed. I can't use this anymore. I bought it for like $150. Can I get like at least 50? I'm like, sure. Like, I'll get my money back. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
So I used it, and it was fine.
Man,
it was fine. It didn't melt, but
yeah, there is. What a callback, Larry. I don't know if anyone in this chat would even understand that.
wow.
Probably not.
So there is risk with those. I mean, if you're renting it, I wouldn't worry about it. But like, if you get the really cheap ones off Amazon that aren't good, there is risk of that melting or shorting shit out. So you do have to be careful. Well, GM's got one. It's $300. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not paying for that. There's one called a company called Lector, Lector. I don't know, something like that, or Electron or something. That's pretty good. But okay, so if you want a new EV, and we have one yes, one no, thinking about it. They did that. Let me move this over because I always hate looking to the right because it looks awkward. So they had it before. Well, they got rid of the Uber Green, right, to Uber Electric back in 2025. And they did have this going out for a while. I think last year, at the time, the Go Electric grant was only California, Colorado, Massachusetts, and New York. But now they are expanding it. Uber says its drivers are switching to EVs up to 5 times faster than the average motorist in the U.S., and that over 286,000 EVs are currently operating in its global rideshare network. You can now get a $4,000 grant. One thing, and this will. When Gabe said he drove a Kia, I can't remember which one, but right now they're partnering with Kia, offering an additional $1,000 off a Niro EV or EV6 and $1,500 off their EV9 SUV, which I didn't even know they had an SUV. So, I mean, all in all, you can get $6,000 off a Kia if you want, which I think is a great thing. But I wonder if their stats about 5 times faster, are they talking about the rentals too, or are they talking about people that are buying? Because I think that makes a difference.
I think it's rentals, because when you go to Hertz, they have so many electric vehicles now.
Yeah.
They're carrying less and less of the comfort, and it's almost like they're pushing you. So you have a reservation, because I watched it. They push you, you get you select comfort, you show up there, and they have none. And so they push you into a Polestar or an EV6.
Okay. Why
isn't Hertz the one that sold so many?
We talked about that. The guy shit the brick, or he said it was a bad decision or something like that. I don't know why. I don't remember what we talked about, of course. So why did you rent one? Was your car had to service or body work, or?
Well, I had work done on it, and then I was thinking about all the miles, and I don't want to run through my warranty on my car.
Yeah.
And I did the math, and with the bonuses that they offer me, it basically paid for the rental and then some, plus I was able to make more. But now I traded it in, and I'm in XL because it's graduation month.
Okay.
And so I'm getting everything and anything.
Yeah.
And I'm spending a little bit more, but then I'm making more.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I think an EV would be perfect for you if you could level 2 at home. I know you're renting right now, but if you guys decided to settle down over there, I think that would be great.
But the issue is I can be home, right? I'm fully charged. I'm at 97% when I start my day. By 1, I'm down to 20%, 15%.
Well, you are grinding, yeah. But I'm just saying it would save you money, so at least you're only charging one time, or not as much on the fast chargers than at home. I get you. If you're grinding all day, I'm the same way. I would have to charge too if I'm working more than 6 hours.
But the problem is too, I've noticed with I don't know if you've noticed this. You go on the highway, it's 25 miles. You expect 25 miles to come off your range. No, 35 to 40 miles comes off your range.
That's why you can't go faster than 65.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, see, I drive. My wife hates it. I do 65 on the highway everywhere. Even if I'm traveling somewhere, I'm like 65 in the right lane. Just let it go and try to get behind a semi.
What an old man.
Right. All right, let's move on. Uber scraps in-car vending tests. I did not read this, but I'm like, didn't they buy, what was that, cargo?
Yeah, this is what this story's about. Yeah.
It's about cargo?
It is, yeah. So it
shit.
says, yeah, rideshare vending service Cargo, which partnered with Uber back in 2018. We all remember it. It was like just a little box that you could offer snacks and drinks and just little tiny items, gum, things like that for your passengers to be able to purchase during the trip. Said recently, however, the company notified drivers that its in-car store program has been paused. They're redirecting all their efforts toward car top advertising displays. So it also allows you to earn additional income by, showing ads on your car while you're driving. But yeah, I remember cargo was a big deal. We talked about it quite a bit. Did you ever get one?
I never got one, but
got one?
I'll be honest with you. I thought this was gone a long time ago. I didn't even know it was still active.
Yeah, I didn't either because we haven't heard anything about it in like 5 years.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't do the cargo. He did the one with the zipper.
No, I was going to bring that up too, but I still have it. It's literally, I'm looking at it right now. Obviously I don't use it. And I haven't heard much from them. I was super excited about it. And then I mean, you know me, I get excited about something. And then if I'm not doing rideshare, what's the point, right? Like I'm not going to put
like squirrel.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and they got some promo. We had fun with it. I got it for free, so I didn't have to worry about it. But I still think it's a good idea, though.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's changed on that side of it. I think it would still work. I mean, especially if you're like me and Gabe in college towns, you can load up. Breath mints.
Oh my
condoms, God. Aspirin, things like that college kids are going to.
You know how many phone chargers I could probably.
Oh
sell?
my gosh, yeah, phone chargers.
Yeah, for sure. I think you could sell those. Although I don't see them often, I'm sure you can buy them, the disposable ones. I know it's terrible for the environment, but if you're making a buck, who gives a shit? Yeah. You buy those that charge you for like 45 minutes and you just throw them away. That would be a good one to sell too. Like, because charging in the car, let's face it, that ain't fucking doing anything. Like, you're getting 1%. Because these dumbasses, they ask for a cable and then they're on their fucking phone while the cable's plugged in.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
You're going to get 0.5%. Like,
yeah. But the main thing with the that we always talk about with those kind of things is put in items in there, not food, because food in a hot car.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It's not good. Yeah.
No.
Good. But yeah, there's tons of stuff. Wet wipes you could sell. I mean, there's just all sorts
wet
of
wipes.
stuff. I think.
Lets you shit your pants.
I'm like, wet wipes.
I mean, hey, I have wet wipes in the car. I mean, I'm not going to lie.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's for me though. I ain't for nobody else.
Well, but if somebody was offered you enough, they'd be for them.
If I needed it bad enough, if I shit my pants, it doesn't have dynamic pricing in there. If you get in there and you say, I think I just shit my pants. Also, you look at the price, it's like $25.
Like Walmart now, it lights up, and then you watch the price change.
Yeah, that's coming. That's coming.
It is.
And it said something about Cargo is redirecting its efforts towards car top advertising.
Yeah, the signs on top of the cars.
Yeah, but who? Just New York and Chicago, right? Because maybe LA does it. I don't know.
Yeah, it says rather than selling physical goods, companies are increasingly turning vehicles into mobile advertising platforms, similar to traditional taxi models that feature digital screens and rooftop ads.
I did.
It's like those.
Go ahead, Gabe.
I was going to say, it's like those companies that want to wrap your car. They ask you how many hours you drive.
Well, I'm gonna say something. I just downloaded an app last week. I forgot about them. It's called STIC. If you want to download it, it's another wrapping company, but it's not in my area. So once you sign up and everything, and you try to do it, it'll say it's not in your area. But I had a terrible time with that one company. Was it Wrapify?
Yeah, you did not have a good experience.
Well,
did
no,
you?
the guy that put it on, it fell off like fucking 2 days later, started falling off. And then we settled. I settled with them. They basically, because I was going to be able to earn like $300 and they paid me $150 for it because they told me to rip it off. I'm like, it still looks fine. I mean, do you want me to bring it back and have them touch it up or whatever that means? They're like, nope, we'll just rip it off. We'll settle with you. Because I argued with them. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I signed up for this. Like, we kind of had a contract, right? You pay me $300, I drive around, but now you just want me to tear it off. You got to compensate me somehow. So, what Bubba Sue say? These ads are killing me. I don't know what she means by that.
On YouTube, they keep popping up.
Oh, how often are they coming up? I didn't do anything different than I normally do.
I've had 3 so far.
Why are you on YouTube? You should be in here.
Oh, I'm on here, but I was watching.
Oh, you're on YouTube too. Those ads make us money, Bubba Sue. So yeah, it's called STIC if you want to check it out.
STIC.
Yeah, it's a weird kind of name.
I saw another app, Home Glow.
Home Glow?
Yeah, you can clean people's houses.
Oh, fuck that.
You set your own rate though.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
yeah, you set your own rate.
Well, I mean, it's just like your own business, right? You set your own rate too. Yeah. But no, I'm not doing that. I barely can clean my own house. I mean, I can, I just don't want to. So I'm definitely not doing that. All right. Well, Cougar. God, well, I cannot say that word tonight. Cargo. I fucked it up twice. All right. So this is a kind of a lighthearted TikTok. This guy and I guess this has got to happen more often.
Oh yeah,
than
I'm
not.
surprised it doesn't happen a lot more than we hear about.
Right. So this is a TikTok. It's 35 seconds, and the guy places the food, and the dog says, "Thank you, sir."
Oh, and some good music.
Yeah, we're definitely getting flagged for that.
Yeah.
But it definitely that dog knew what the fuck it was doing.
Yeah. So for the audio listeners, yeah, the guy just lays the bag down. The delivery driver sets it down. He walks off, and this cute little dog kind of pokes his head around the corner. He's looking at the food. He kind of moseys up to it. Just kind of just casually picks it up in his mouth.
Yeah, he didn't even like grab it and bolt. I mean, he trotted.
He's taking his time. He's cool. He's casual. It's all good.
I mean, if you definitely like, you would, if someone said to you that dog is trained to deliver food, you'd be like, oh, I can see that because it like didn't like.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm surprised this doesn't happen more. I guess it's just not as many people leave their dogs run free as they did when we were little.
I mean, and that didn't, yeah. Well, if you're even today's times, if you're in the country, I mean, every dog runs loose, which I fucking hate delivering packages in the country. As you know, Gabe knows. It's just, it's, and they don't think anything of it. And I get it. Like, oh yeah, my dog won't bite you and won't stay in the, or he'll stay in the yard. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. But that video, that was clearly a city suburb there. So,
oh yeah,
he was well trained.
He was well trained. Yeah, it might be trained.
Yeah, there's a guy down this road that sends his dog out to pick up people's food and bring it back to him.
I mean, you saw the minor league baseball, right? Where there's a bat.
They've been doing that for years. Yeah.
Yeah, that I love that dog, Black Lab. And I actually, of course, TikTok sent me to another video. And there was a new dog trying to do it, and he took a shit right in the infield. It was like his first day, and he got so excited. He got the zoomies, and then all of a sudden, he just squats right in the infield. It's probably AI.
He just had anxiety. He was so excited. It's like, I finally hit the big leagues.
Yeah, he had finally hit the big leagues. He got so excited, and that was the end of it. So, all right. Speaking of ads, Sue, here's another one for you. Go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ podcast. We'd love for you to join the show. And, you know, one of the perks, Bubba Sue, is like if you're a Patreon member, you can listen to the podcast ad free. You don't get anything. It's just pure Gabe, Larry, and Jason. But go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ podcast. I want to mention our Patreon members: Samson, Bud, Omar, Frank, Tom, Jim, Miguel, Linda, Jerry, Faith, Metal, Kickass, and Anna. Appreciate you guys so much. Like I said, patreon.com/the Gig Econ podcast. All right, Larry. DoorDash plan and okay, I know this one. This is oh God, you guys are gonna fucking shake your head.
Yeah, so they're doing a test out in California. Of course, it's in California, a place called Half Moon Bay. It's in the Bay Area. So they have 12 restaurants that are participating in a new reusable food container program from DoorDash called Dash Loop. So it ran from February. It's going to go all the way through the end of this month. And what it does is offers the restaurants that are participating free reusable containers, which can be used up to 100 times each. So customers get their orders delivered in the reusable containers. They kind of look like Tupperware. And then they can drop those back off in bins at participating restaurants. And then throughout the week, DoorDash will send people to collect containers and bring them somewhere for cleaning and sanitizing, and then take them back to those 12 restaurants. So, yeah, I would be interested to hear everyone's thoughts on this.
Gabe?
No way. No.
Which part of it? There's several different levels.
There are levels.
I'm not reusing reusable containers.
Oh, so you as a customer, I'm not going to do that?
No.
Really? Is there any advantage for the customer to bring them back, or just like you did a good deed or something? Because
I think it's California, so it's probably feel good.
Feel good?
Yeah, I don't think there's any it doesn't say anything in the article about any kind of incentive. It just says, one of the restaurants puts a note inside encouraging customers to return their empty containers with the tagline "Order, Return, Repeat." And it does say that it's an attempt to solve one of the biggest global challenges in food delivery. Packaging accounts for majority of the greenhouse gas emissions, and the amount of plastic waste is growing very rapidly.
Yeah.
It says California in a 2025 study found that 8.45 million tons of single-use packaging and plastic single-use foodware went into California landfills.
Damn, that's a lot just for California.
Yeah, of course, Governor Newsom signed a law requiring single-use containers and plastic food serviceware to be 100% recyclable or compostable by 2032.
They definitely need to make it easier, though. I recycle. I try to, I drink. So hereas I recycle, but yet I buy plastic water bottles. So I'm it's kind of a catch-22. But I even to the point where I make sure all the water's dripped out. I had one. I heard a statement one time, and someone says, "Make sure you empty all those water bottles, if you see them in the street, because that water is once it's in that bottle, it's never going to get back in." I guess it gets back in your pee, but just make sure you dump it back into the ground. So I don't know if it's helping in my sink because I make sure all the water, but I guess what I'm saying is if it's not convenient, that's easy, right? I'm in my kitchen. I don't have to drive anywhere. If you got to drive somewhere to drop these fucking containers off, no one's going to do that shit. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's California.
Stop saying it's California.
Well, it's true. So they've tried similar things in the past. There's a program back in 2024 where this company launched a reusable cup program, and it was funded partially by Pete's Coffee and Starbucks.
Okay.
They saw over 50% of the reusable cups returned.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, over 50%. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, if you're getting coffee again, I can see the reusable being perfect, right? Everyone goes in the morning, they come home, they rinse it out, and they just bring it in.
Yeah, but if you're ordering food, you're probably going to keep ordering food. If you can leave it there for the DoorDash,
you're going to come back with 20 containers to go drop them off.
Yeah,
no one's doing that.
Nope.
Rideshare Rick says now the ads are. I wonder what something changed. I literally didn't do anything different. Did it never have ads before, or is it?
I don't think it used to
Never.
have, didn't. You didn't used to have ads. I know.
Never had
Really?
ads.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. It did not have ads.
I have done the exact same thing for forever. That's so strange. I'll have to look into that. Sorry about that. I mean, a few ads are one thing, but that many.
Everybody can watch on Facebook. There's no ads when you watch on Facebook.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But we don't get paid on Facebook, so.
So watch it on YouTube.
Lucid to receive new investments from Uber, and I don't remember us talking about this, but is this another partnership? Because who did we talk about last time? Was it
Zooks?
Was it Zooks?
I think so.
No, Zooks is Amazon. There was something. Anyways, they partnered. No, it was Rivian.
Rivian.
Yeah, so now they're going to do Lucid. So like, I don't understand why they keep. Can you explain to me why you think they keep dipping in all these different manufacturers instead of like signing an amazing deal for one? I mean, is there something obvious that I'm missing?
I think they're just going to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. See what cars people like better. You know, what company that it's easier to deal with. You know, gets them better price. All those things. I think they're just testing the waters.
I guess it makes sense. As a part of the agreement, Uber will increase its purchase commitment to at least 35,000 Lucid vehicles designed exclusively for use as part of Uber's future global robotaxi service. The company also committed an additional $200 million investment in Lucid, raising Uber's total investment to $500 million to date. It says Ayer, third investment, also committed a new investment of $550 million to Lucid, and I don't know this. Let's see. The milestone builds on partnership previously announced by Lucid, Nuro, and Uber in July of 2025 as the companies prepared for the commercial launch of their next generation robotaxi later this year in San Francisco, utilizing the award-winning Lucid Gravity. The company's previously announced autonomous on-road testing led by Nuro began in December 2025, and Lucid completed delivery of all the test vehicles in February. So it's happening. And I thought Lucid was more, well, I guess Rivian is kind of high end too, but Lucid's like high end. You know what I mean? So that seems crazy that they would be using that for a robotaxi. Although the Waymos are Jaguars, so
yeah.
I mean,
they're all high.
they're all high end. Hey, Janet, holy shit.
Yes. I know, a blast from the past here.
Janet. Oh, we love Janet.
Yeah.
Bringing up Leo. It's
Yeah,
like,
this is like a nostalgic episode. Holy smokes.
That's not supposed to be till 300.
Right.
We made Janet.
Oh, man, it's amazing. All right, Larry, this comfort photo. I totally forgot what it is. Let me find it. There we go. Oh,
Okay,
God,
yeah,
I can't read that shit. Holy smokes. Sorry, Larry.
That's all right. I'll see if I can do it. So, this is just an announcement from Uber. It came out. It said Uber Comfort Riders, starting Monday, they're going to have the ability to inform you if they have bags via the trip preferences. So some of the things that Uber Comfort Riders can choose, they can choose temperature. They can choose whether they want it cold, which is strong air conditioning, mild, which is moderate air conditioning, ambient, which is no air conditioning, heater, which just heater on, or no preference. And they can choose the level of conversation. I prefer to travel in silence, or I prefer to talk, or no preference. And then they can also choose bags, with bags or without bags. And all this stuff's going to pop up in your app when you're on the way to pick them up. So not before you pick them up, but after you accept the ride.
So with Gabe doing the most rides of all of us, do you see a lot of people choosing these preferences?
I do. Probably, I would say about half to 3/4 of them. It pulls up before I get there though. It says see preference. You click on that.
Oh yeah, once you accept the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see
it'll warn you. That way you can have it set for them. Yeah. But the bag thing is a new thing that I got an email about that they were adding.
Okay.
It's funny. I just like probably 3 weeks ago, someone I'm friends with on Facebook had posted, and he's like, if only there was an option on my Uber rides to tell them I don't want to talk. So of course I had to post on there. I'm like, well, actually there is, but you got to take a little higher level of ride, which they don't offer here in Bowling Green, unfortunately.
Of course not. Do you think it's worth the extra money to get those features? I mean, I guess if you were a business traveler and you're probably not paying for it out of your pocket, that'd be great, right? I mean, maybe that's what they're focusing on, but I'm not going to pay extra so I can let you know.
Especially because most people, if you just ask them, hey, can you turn the air up a little bit, or hey, I'm busy, I'm not in the mood to talk or whatever. Most of them, they're gonna.
Yeah, remember.
Anyway. I would say they're pushing here the free upgrades to comfort.
Oh, really? Remember our trip in Tennessee? That fucking car was so damn hot, or they didn't have the air on. Remember that? And Gabe and I were like sweating our balls off in the back.
Y'all in the very back, weren't you?
Yeah, we were way in the back.
Yeah, some thing was going off. There's no air.
God,
you get a fucking 360 in the middle of the street.
Oh yeah, right on Broadway.
Right there, yeah.
That was but look at the stories we have.
Exactly. If everything went smooth, we wouldn't have anything to talk about.
I know, for sure.
It's true.
All right, here we go.
Waymo in the news.
All right, got a couple of videos. This first Waymo right here, they are deciding that or they're paving, and this fucking Waymo drives right through it. Play, bitch.
I think I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna die in this house.
Can we start training people to when they're recording video? Can we record longer? Because I want more content. Although I will say this is totally squirrel. Dash cam videos on TikTok and everything. Can we learn to edit? We don't need to see 40 seconds of you driving down the fucking road before the crash happens. Like my attention span is gone to almost zero because I get so annoyed. I'm like, nope, swipe, fuck you, nope. I mean, 10 seconds in, if we're not getting somebody cutting each other off or screeching tires, I'm out. All right, there's my little rant. And then the last thing is, this little scooter, this little robot.
The hurt scooter.
Here comes the little robot. He's so hurt right now. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, hey, guys. Someone says, I know, that's what you said. They said, oh, I feel bad for this little scooter. He's limping along. We need that guy we talked about last week where he's like, fuck you, I'm not pressing the button.
Yeah, you're taking my job.
Oh, God, that guy was...
The audio listeners, the scooter had one of his wheels, like the axle was broken, so it was bent. And it really did look like he was limping.
Yeah, it did. It was getting along, though.
He probably ran into that guy from last week.
He did. The guy probably kicked the tire. It's like, fuck you. All right. I forget what this TikTok is.
Potty break?
Oh, Amazon potty break.
So, okay. I was going to do this on the Patreon, but obviously I put it in the rundown. So, sometimes we have to use the bathroom when we're working, and this Gabe's already shaking his head. This guy, or no, this isn't the one. Hold on. Maybe this isn't the one. No, I don't have this one. God damn it. Shit, fuck. Hang on. I gotta get it. It's worth it. Give me a second. Fill time. Talk about the Tigers or something. I don't know. Or don't. Am I muted? I can't hear anything now. What is happening?
You muted us.
Maybe because I played the video?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Here I'm like...
I was going to say, don't they just carry on Gatorade bottles or...
Yes, but sometimes there might be...
Sometimes it's just not enough.
Sometimes it might be more than pee. Sometimes... Oh yeah. So sometimes you have to... maybe go poop. I'm stalling because it's loading. It's loading. We talk. It's interesting when we have three people on. We always never get through the articles because we're all talking at the same time. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Sometimes when you when you have to use the bathroom, here you go.
So I'm a resourceful person, and I seen this on the side of the road, and I thought, that's really cool. I'd like to have that to pack some stuff in. So then I go to open it up, and I think, what that somebody shit in it.
Ah!
How gross.
Well,
That's disgusting.
Hey.
That is.
that is the chance you take if you're gonna pick up trash on the side of the road. You see all kinds of stuff. But I mean, what are you gonna do? He had to shit. He ain't got no time to go to the gas station. He's got a number to hit. Leave the guy or gal alone. If you got to go, you got to go. It's better than shitting on. I mean, how many videos have we seen these drivers shitting on people's property? Like, just they just drop trowel right there, right in the step, and they just go.
I will admit, this is a step above that.
Right, and he probably did it inside his van with the door closed that no one could see. Why do I say it's he? It could be her. Probably not.
But then he just threw it out.
That.
That's the part that's where it went south.
Okay, so if he should have found like a McDonald's dumpster or something and threw it in there, right?
Or carry a bucket in the back.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that. Didn't we talk about on the show? Like there was like a portable like shit in the bucket or whatever, and then just dump it out and then wash it when you get home. So
Yeah, a little portable toilet.
yeah,
Little camping toilet.
Bubba Sue loves that. All right, so Larry, you're up. Terrible incentives, and I'll be honest with you guys. I did a bad job, fucking doing this. So Larry can talk about this. Well, sorry, I thought I had everything ready. I did this show on Monday, and then I want to apologize for Gabe too because I added him to a chat that he wasn't even part of, and he's like, "Hey, bro, where's the show link?" Give me one
That's
second.
what happens when we take a week off. Man.
I know,
we
it's
gotta
like-
get retrained.
I know,
Go back
jeez.
through.
I was like, "What do you mean?" Because I was like, "I did the show on Monday. Where is it?" Okay,
Yeah.
so here we go.
Yeah. So this is one of those incentive messages from Walmart Spark, and hold on to your hats because with this one you can earn a whole U.S. American dollar after completing 10 qualifying trips between April 8th and April 14th.
That's like
This-
mine.
Yeah, this is Walmart Lanoka Harbor. Only for completed shopper offers with an incentive tag. So a whole American U.S. dollar.
Mine's $3.
Well, what I was gonna say, so they started popping up. I thought it was a mistake, but it's not. They literally think that this is okay.
Incentive. Yeah, $1 after completing 10 qualifying trips. $1.
Unless they think that it's slowing down and so they still want to give an incentive, but they don't want too many people working. But why would they not want too many people working? It's just,
It's no more money for them, no matter how many people are working.
I know, I don't understand this, but $1 for 10 trips? What was yours?
That's their response to the gas relief. $3 for 10. Well, it's $3 for 10, right? Or they also had an incentive that popped up for every order you did, you got an extra 12. And I was just like, how are you going to offer me $3 for 10, but then offer me $12 for one?
Those $12 ones are rare though. They're usually one specific store. They're not, or they're like before 8:15 in the morning or whatever.
I think it was like 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Oh, 11 to 10? Oh, wow. That's quite a bit. That's a big gap. Damn. But again, initially because this picture was 5 days ago when it first came out, I literally thought it was just, oh, they fucked up. And then I kept seeing more and more. I'm like, okay, they fucked up. But then it continued on through the week of more and more, like, obviously yours is somewhat better. You know, what is that, like 25 cents an order you get or something? But yeah, that's just fucking embarrassing. Like,
Yeah, mine, the one I got is $4 after completing 11 trips.
yeah, I mean, those are worse than Ubers.
All right, guys, I'm going to Walmart Spark. I'll see y'all.
See ya.
I'm out.
Have a good night, Larry. God bless.
You're not
Oh.
even getting your mileage reimbursement back.
No.
Oh no, that's such a good point. That's so bad. See, Vad says I don't get any offers on Uber Eats, like in general or quests, or what are you saying?
Probably better off.
that
Uber
there's
Eats.
response to the
Unless you're me, I get good ones.
All right, what do we got? 55. Okay. I'm going to skip this story. I'll do that on Patreon. Larry, let's talk about I don't have any pictures, but you can imagine. I think this is fake, but Uber Eats driver reveals the unconventional way she boosts tips.
Yeah, so she's a food delivery driver. Said that she's gone viral after sharing that she has significantly boosted her daily earnings just by changing up the way she does her pictures when she delivers the food. And she started noticing that if she included her feet in the pictures, then her tips would go up. And this may be a fake story, but it does. I can believe it because there are so many people out there with foot fetishes.
Okay, so all right, I should create a new poll real quick. Who actually likes feet? Like, who looks out of the three men here? Who looks at a foot and goes, "Oh shit, yes, let's fucking go"? Not a one of us. Not a one of us. I don't understand it.
No,
Feet are gross.
But there is, like, on OnlyFans, there's a whole foot fetish community.
And I shouldn't shit on
it is a
someone's
big thing.
kink. I don't mean to do that. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm like, I don't understand that whatsoever. Another reason I think this is fake is because you have to take a picture of the door. They flag you if you don't. She's taking a picture of her feet in the food, unless was before the apps got really picky about that. But they usually, especially DoorDash, they you got to be pretty good with that, or else they flag it. But
unless she's in a market with like a bunch of single young college boys who see a leg and skin and they're going crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
could be,
maybe. Also, can't you override it when you say, like, or maybe that's Amazon Flex when the picture isn't quite, oh yeah, I bet it is Flex. You couldn't leave it in a safe location, so that's why it's not the picture of the door. But yeah, that's Quest, or that's Amazon Flex. But
yeah, I mean, just personally, the photos, the feet don't do it for me.
But it is true. It is a big
yeah.
genre.
And again, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Not put anything, there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't do it for us.
Right. All right. And last, this is a video. It's pretty long, but let's bear with it. It's about a driver that got pretty upset about the comments. And it's, what is it? 2:39. We've done longer than this, but, it's a little choppy, but like I want to know what y'all think about, like, was the driver like overreacting, or the girl, like, the commenting that I heard, I would hear that the shit all the time. So it's like a recording of a dash cam. So here we go.
Did you have a bad rating? Because you're a registered I love that you're going to have it here. No, they can be trying to but he could have, like, injected a pin in it.
You can squeeze it.
Did you? Just squeeze it?
Squeeze it.
Are you trying to, like, date rape us?
Absolutely not.
Why? We're hot. Front K-band. He's like, I have a camera recording us right now. I can't say shit. But yes, I would love to date rape you. Grunt style. This is my Uber. So don't, please let me fucking hear it. Don't bad Uber rate. Hey, listen, I'm not.
I could just sit back and say that I'm perfect, but can't spend a day without smoking and drinking. Got
Hook the girl up, man.
Order more on my wardrobe, it's more gold. I'm a young
trying to get railed.
older soul, but still young enough to know I gotta know some more.
Ma'am, one more time and I'm going to stop and let you out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Trying to hold on to a nigga stacking up. Pure real for these fake niggas trying to dab me up. Hype nigga back it up. Claiming that we watching me like an Annabelle. Hit you with a better, get you better than Annabelle. Ain't nobody better do it like me.
Have a good evening.
Hope you have a safe evening.
Thank you. I gave you advice. What? Okay, you can get out. Go ahead.
Ride to work.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's not a respectful way to talk to her.
She's making inappropriate sexual jokes the entire ride. I asked her politely, please don't do it again or I'll let you out.
You did not ask her politely. It was
I said, ma'am,
it was a threat.
one more time and I'm going to pull over and let you out.
Threat.
Yes.
And now you're yelling at me.
Yeah, it is a threat.
Now you're yelling at me.
Because I feel uncomfortable.
She made a joke about hot firefighters?
No, because she's making a joke about date rape. She's making a joke about me drugging you. She's making a joke about wanting to get railed. I'm an engaged man and a loyal man. I don't need to hear this conversation in my car, okay?
You were very intense.
You're getting recorded. Thank you. Bye. Go ahead.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
It doesn't matter. She's with you. So congratulations.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Congratulations. Your friend's mouth just got you in trouble. So don't worry. Bye-bye.
So what do we think about all? There's a lot going on there. I mean, obviously he cut it up.
In my opinion, the dude's a little uptight.
I think the dude's a little uptight too.
I just do. I mean, if you're picking up people late at night, you got to be able to deal with it a little bit. You got to be. I mean, sure, saying they joking about date rape's not the greatest thing. I think they were just out having a good time, and not to excuse them and say that what they did wasn't inappropriate, but I think he just really let it get under his skin, and he should have just kind of let it roll off.
Yeah, go ahead, Gabe.
I was gonna say, like, yes and no, because if he was joking about that,
oh God,
then it would be a completely different response.
Sure, and I agree.
Well,
if he was, it would be a completely different response. But
so, like,
it wasn't.
I know, but I guess that's my thing. Why is one more fair than the other, right?
There's double standards everywhere.
Well, there is different fairness though when you're the worker, and you know what I mean. Like, this is a work customer relationship. It's not like two people out at a bar. Then I feel like it's a double standard, right? You couldn't do it, and you still couldn't do it in the car. But I mean, he has an obligation to like give some sort of like. It's just you work in a bar, let's say. I mean, you're gonna hear some shit just. As long as they're not being racist or bigoted or an actual, like, I'm going to sexually assault you, I think he kind of overreacted too.
Well, I think a little bit. I think he could have handled it better. Because I hear stuff, I've had a woman she's like, oh, you smell good, you looking good. And I'm just like, haha. And I just keep driving.
Of course.
Because whatever, at the end of the day.
Right. I just think we're held to a little bit higher standard because we're the it's customer service. Like, I know it sounds weird to like ignore some of those comments, but
I guess it's like one of those things too. Like, what if it was male passengers and it was a female driver?
That's true. You're right. That's when that standard.
I guess I look at all the different ways that it can be viewed, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. But I guess, are you saying he was out of line or they were out of line? Like,
I think that he could have handled it more professionally.
Yeah, more professionally.
But look at the music he was playing. It was cussing and all of that too. So it's kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were just having fun, and they just, she said she wanted to get railed, and like, okay, she's horny and drunk. Like, I mean, the date rate thing, whatever. Like, I don't think she meant anything by it. I could just tell they were having fun. I mean, not that,
Yeah, and if you're gonna leave waters and stuff in your car like that, somebody's gonna bring that up at some point.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah,
because you could do that. I mean, it's you certainly could do that.
Absolutely. So, well, thank you guys so much for joining in Patreon. In like 6 minutes, my bladder's gonna explode because I drank a Dr. Pepper. But thank you guys so much for joining. Patreon.com/the GigaCon podcast. You can sign up for a 7-day free trial, and you can join us live for 7 days for free, and then see if you like it. Larry, any gig work this weekend?
Yeah. I don't think I have anything else planned.
I might actually go out tomorrow night too. I'm feeling I'm feeling poor and broke after my
big bill.
After I paid my tax bill. So I will not be out Saturday, and then I don't know if I'll be out this weekend because I got a busy Saturday, and then Sunday I think I'm driving old people. So who knows? And we know Gabe will be out. You got a good quest for this weekend?
I do.
Very cool. What, 700 rides for $6,000?
No, 50 rides for $200.
Hey, that's good.
He's working on that Walmart Spark quest, that $1.
No, I haven't even done. I don't even know why I turned the app on because I haven't done a Spark in months.
Same reason I do, and I haven't done one in over a year.
I'll be honest with you guys. I had it on all night last night, and I only did DoorDash and Uber Eats. Like, there wasn't. I've noticed if you're not close to the store, if you're not sitting in the parking lot, or at least within like a mile of it, all you get is horse shit. So good luck with that. All right, I gotta pee. Peace out. Thank you guys so much, and have a good night.
No, that's not how we end the show.
Oh, what the
are you doing?
fuck? I just ended it. What is wrong with me? Oh my God. Well, we can do the audio part. As always, don't put up with anyone's bullshit.
We'll see you on the road.
That is not how we end the show with three people
don't
on.
be a dick.
Now you fucked it up.
I did.
All right. Take 3. I forgot the what, how does it go? Oh my God. As always, don't put up with anyone's bullshit.
Don't be a dick.
And we'll see you on the road.
Oh my fucking God. That was bad. And then of course I rail you and then I blank out on it. Like it's so funny I miss that because it's like automatic. It's just like
I know, I can tell. I was like, man, he's gonna sign off without doing it.
He's got to pee.
I think that's what it was, and then the time is 8:07, and I'm just like, okay, I got to get off this fucking thing because I got to pee.